Howdy and welcome. This mini course, we are going to be discussing how to go from that sense of powerlessness to empowered. I am Jace Downey. I'll be facilitating the course today. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about my story. If you're familiar with my content on YouTube or out on the web, or you've seen my story in a magazine or TV or podcast, you know that I have gone from being suicidal, from planning my suicide, to living a life that is so full of joy and enthusiasm that I have a hard time containing it. If you've watched my story and my progression, you've seen how I have moved through recovery in a holistic fashion. And now I get to teach other people how to do that as well, how to master the self underneath addiction, not just deal with the symptoms of it like most traditional recovery programs do. But I'm not going to talk about a lot of that up front here. I want to get right into the meat of the course. Now, I can tell you that if you actually use these tools and use the things we're talking about today, they will help you. I guarantee it. If you're ready for them. If you're not ready, then nothing's going to help, right? Until we're ready, it just doesn't sink in. But that's okay. Even if you're not feeling super ready to make any shifts or to move into transformation or to get sober or stay sober, that's okay. I want to invite you to go through the course anyway. You never know what you're going to pick up. And if nothing else, you'll have all of this ready and in your toolkit for when you want to move into this transformation, for when you want to have access to that boldly satisfying life and get into a deeper, more intimate relationship with yourself. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about addiction and how most of us initially in recovery have a inaccurate or skewed perspective of what addiction is and the purpose it serves in our life. Then we're going to talk about why sobriety is so important for this work and why it's only the beginning. It's not the end. It's not the end goal. It is the beginning. It is a gateway. Then we're going to get right into the key that actually will take you from that space of powerlessness to one of being empowered. Once we talk about that, we're going to talk about the how. How do you actually use this tool, this technique, implement it in your life so that you can indeed be empowered and not powerless. From there, we're going to work into creating an effective action plan to implement everything we talk about in this course. Don't skip any of it. Watch it in order as it comes. Each is going to build on the other section. And keep in mind, this is just a kind of a short, little brief, bite-size course into this information. If you implement it, it actually will work for you. These are the tools and techniques that I use myself and that I use with my clients in the Illuminatorium to be on the path of self-mastery, to be mastering the self, not the symptoms, so that we can live boldly satisfying lives, whatever that means to each of us. So without any delay, I'll send you off into the course. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, for kicking it here with me today. I hope that everything you receive here or anything you receive here is useful to you, and anything that is not of benefit to you, feel free to just leave off to the side. Maybe you might want to pick it up again later. Maybe it's something that won't ever be useful for you. So it's a choose your own adventure course in what you get out of it. I'll see you in the first section.